The sun was barely up when I heard the snip sharp, deliberate, like a guillotine. I rushed to my backyard, heart pounding, to find Karen, our HOA president, standing smugly over my severed irrigation line. Water gushed, soaking the earth and her pristine sneakers. "Your sprinklers were 2 inches too close to my property line," she sneered, waving her pruning shears. "HOA rules." My jaw dropped. This wasn't just petty. It was sabotage. My garden, my pride, was drowning, and Karen's manicured lawn was next. I demanded she fix it. She laughed, turned, and strutted back to her McMansion. I didn't know then that her victory lap would be her undoing. Fury burned, but I'm not one to swing blindly. I called my friend Jake, a landscaper with a knack for digging up dirt, literal and legal. He arrived, surveyed the mess, and frowned. "This water's pooling into her yard," he said, pointing to the growing marsh where Karen's roses once reigned. "Check your county laws. Flooded land can trigger wetland protections." I dove into research, fingers flying over my laptop. Jake was right. If her yard stayed submerged, it could be classified as a protected wetland, halting her precious landscaping dreams. The irony was delicious. Karen's sabotage was backfiring, but we needed proof she'd caused it. That's when Jake grinned, pulling out his phone. "I've got a buddy at the HOA board. Guess who's been dodging violation notices for years?" The next HOA meeting was a battlefield. Karen, perched at the head of the table, droned about mailbox uniformity when I stood, holding a folder thick with evidence. Photos of the cut line, county wetland laws, and thanks to Jake's buddy, a bombshell. Karen's own yard had been cited for illegal drainage tweaks, hushed up with bribes. Gasps rippled through the room. Karen's face drained of color. "Lies!" she shrieked, slamming her gavel. But then the twist. Mrs. Nguyen, the quiet widow next door, stood trembling. "I saw her cut it," she whispered. "She threatened to fine me if I spoke." The room erupted. Karen's reign was cracking, and Mrs. Nguyen, the unlikeliest hero, had just swung the hammer. Karen didn't go quietly. She stormed out, vowing lawsuits, but the county didn't wait. Inspectors swarmed her yard, now a muddy swamp from my redirected water. They confirmed it. Her land was now a protected wetland. No renovations, no expansions, no more of her gaudy fountains. Her dream of flipping her house for millions sank into the muck. At the next meeting, she arrived disheveled, pleading for the HOA to fund her legal fight. Silence answered her. Even her loyal cronies turned away. She'd fined them, bullied them, and now karma had her address. Karen resigned that night, her signature scrawled in defeat. Neighbors cheered as she slunk out, her pruning shears left behind like a fallen crown. I replanted my garden under a golden spring sky, the air sweet with justice. Mrs. Nguyen brought me cuttings from her roses, her smile brighter than ever. Jake helped me install a new irrigation system, HOA approved, of course. Karen's yard, now a haven for frogs and reeds, stood as a quiet monument to her downfall. I'd learned more than how to fight a bully. I'd seen a community rise when truth and courage collided. We weren't just neighbors anymore. We were allies. As I watered my blooms, I realized Karen's biggest mistake wasn't cutting my linite, it was underestimating us. Her loss taught me to stand tall, to dig deep, and to trust that even the pettiest battles can bloom into something bigger. What do you think? Was Karen's punishment fair? Or did the wetland twist go too far? Share your thoughts below.